Back in December of 2017, we got a phone call from a rancher over towards Santa Paula, and he said, hey, a fire just started over by St. Thomas Aquinas College. And that fire come down that canyon like a cyclone, spinning from side of the canyon to side of the canyon. 80, 85 mile an hour winds. About that time, the embers started coming. And I mean, it was an ember shower like I've never seen before. Embers the size of your thumb were just flying, landing in the pocket of your coat, lighting your coat pocket on fire. 600 bales of hay on one side of the light caught on fire at once. And we really had a mess going. And for about 10 hours, we stayed there and fought that fire. We never saw anything like that in our whole life, a fire, that kind of intensity and that kind of burning. And thank God for the grazing that we did around the house and around the office, because the office is just a half a mile below the house, and we didn't have the resources to fight the fire at the office and the house. But the grazing we did around the office, it saved the office just naturally. 500 houses to the east of that area that hadn't been grazed in 30 years almost completely burned to the ground, that neighborhood, and 500 people lost their homes. Across the rest of the ranch, we managed all the way across the rest of Ventura. Yeah, there were some homes that burned down from embers, but 95% of the homes that burned down were because of the pastures that weren't grazed. And most all the homes adjacent to the pastures that were grazed were saved. So I can't preach anything more to my urban neighbors than the fact that grazings would help protect you. Because without us, this vegetation would have been 4 times as thick and the damage would have been 4 times as bad.